Patience is more than just waiting. But what does it really mean to be patient? And why do so many of us struggle with it? Why is patience so challenging for most of us? Today, we're diving deep into the power of patience, how it can transform our lives, our relationships, and even our mental well-being. At its core, patience is about control. Control over our emotions, desires, and expectations. It's the ability to respond calmly, thoughtfully, and staying committed when results don't come quickly. It sounds simple, but in today's world where instant results are the norm, it's easier said than done. Think about it. We live in a world where we can access almost anything instantly. Food, information, entertainment, all at our fingertips. So when life requires us to slow down, it feels unnatural. But that's exactly why patience is more important than ever. When we learn to be patient, we're choosing the long-term win over a quick fix. We're choosing resilience over frustration and growth over giving up. Patience doesn't just make life easier, it makes life meaningful. Patience is a life-changing skill with benefits that can truly shape who we are and what we achieve. It's the skill that helps us grow, learn, and build the lives we truly want. Studies show that patient people are less stressed, more productive, and overall happier. Here's why patience matters more than you might think. First, clearer decisions. With patience, we take a step back, consider our options, and avoid impulsive mistakes. It's the difference between a rushed choice and one we won't regret later. Like waiting to save money for something we truly need instead of buying impulsively. Second, stronger relationships. When we're patient, we see others' perspectives. We listen better, communicate with understanding, and forgive more easily. We give others the space to grow, and in turn, we build stronger, more fulfilling relationships. Third, unshakable perseverance. Patience keeps us moving forward, even in the face of failure. It's what allows us to try again, to learn from our mistakes, and to see setbacks as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Patience keeps us steady. Patience helps us stay committed to our goals. It teaches us not to give up. Even when results are far away, it keeps us pushing forward until we reach our goals. And that persistence is what turns our dreams into reality. Knowing why patience matters is one thing, but learning to practice it is where the real journey begins. Here are some actionable steps to build patience in your life. Firstly, practice mindfulness. Patience starts with awareness. Practicing mindfulness allows us to pause, observe our thoughts, and let go of the impulse to act immediately. Just taking a few deep breaths when you're feeling impatient can make a huge difference. Secondly, set realistic goals and expectations. Many of our frustrations come from unrealistic expectations, like expecting too much, too fast. When we set achievable goals and reasonable timelines, we create a rhythm that reduces stress and frustration. We're less likely to feel rushed, stressed, or disappointed. Patience is easier when we aren't constantly rushing. Thirdly, appreciate the journey with gratitude. Impatience often stems from wanting more or better, while gratitude keeps us focused on what we have, not just on what we want. The more we appreciate the present, the more patient we become about the future. Fourthly, celebrate progress, not perfection. Every little victory is worth celebrating. Progress doesn't have to be big to be meaningful. Progress is something to be proud of. Progress can be slow, but by valuing small steps forward, with patience, every step forward becomes an achievement. We stay motivated and realize how far we've come, even if we're still on the journey. We learn to enjoy the journey and worry less about reaching the finish line too quickly. What's one moment in your life where patience paid off? Now let's look at some people who showed us the true power of patience. Through countless setbacks, they held onto their vision and changed the world because of it. Thomas Alva Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, was a master of trial and error, someone who wasn't afraid to make lots of mistakes to succeed. When asked about his thousands of failures, he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." But there's even more to Edison's story. As a young boy, Thomas Edison struggled in school. His mind often wandered, and he found it hard to focus on the traditional methods of teaching. Many of his teachers thought he was dumb, even telling him he'd never be a success because he often let his mind wander. It's good for us that the greatest inventor in history did not listen. Edison's patience and resilience turned countless failures into world-changing success. And then, there's one of the most well-known stories, involving Thomas Alva Edison, a tale about a letter allegedly given to him by his teacher and how his mother's love and belief shaped his destiny. While some details of this story are debated, the message it conveys about belief and resilience is undeniable. It remains a powerful reminder of the impact of encouragement. The story of Edison's letter. One day, Edison's teacher sent him home with a sealed letter for his mother, Nancy Edison, with instructions that only she should read it. When Thomas handed the letter to his mother, he curiously asked what it said. Nancy opened the letter, her face unreadable for a moment. Then, with tears in her eyes, she read aloud, "Your son is a genius. This school is too small for him, and we don't have good enough teachers to train him. Please teach him yourself." Moved by the faith the teacher seemingly had in her son, Nancy decided to homeschool Thomas. She nurtured his curiosity, encouraged his experiments, and gave him the freedom to explore his own learning path. With her unwavering support, Thomas Edison went on to become one of the greatest inventors in history, with over 2,000 patents to his name. Years later, after Nancy had passed away, Edison found the old letter while going through some family belongings. When he opened it, he was shocked to read the actual words. "Your son is mentally ill and cannot be taught at this school. We recommend removing him immediately." Overwhelmed with emotion, Edison reportedly wept for hours. Reflecting on his mother's love and belief in him, he said, "Thomas Alva Edison was a mentally ill child whose mother turned him into the genius of the century." Whether true or not, this story highlights the transformative power of belief, love, and support. It reminds us that encouragement can make all the difference in someone's life, especially when they face challenges or doubts from the world. Nancy Edison's patience and faith in her son gave him the foundation he needed to reach his full potential, and the world is forever grateful for her decision to believe in him. Michael Jordan, widely considered one of basketball's greatest players, has a story that shows what patience, hard work, and resilience can do. Jordan was once cut from his high school basketball team. Despite the setback, he kept working at it and improving, refusing to give up. He made the team at North Carolina, became a star college player, and eventually played for the Chicago Bulls, earning 6 championships and worldwide fame. Jordan later said, "I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I have lost almost 300 games. On 26 occasions, I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I have failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Every failure became his stepping stone to greatness. Colonel Harlan Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken, had a life filled with hardship. Fatherless at the age of 5, he took on adult responsibilities to support his family, leaving home at 13 to work odd jobs just to survive. In his 40s, he began selling fried chicken but faced failure after failure. At age 65, with almost no money left, Sanders pitched his chicken recipe over 1,000 times before finally finding a restaurant willing to try it. Today, KFC is a global sensation. Colonel Sanders' patience and determination turned relentless rejection into worldwide success. Jeff Bezos started Amazon in a garage in 1994, selling books online. For years, it wasn't profitable, and skeptics doubted its success. Despite this, Bezos was determined to keep moving forward, believing that you have to be willing to fail if you want to innovate and succeed. Amazon reported its first full-year profit in 2003, 9 years after its founding. By 2015, 21 years after its founding, profitability became more consistent. His resilience and vision helped Amazon transform into one of the largest and most influential companies in the world. Patience is a choice we make every day, a choice to believe in the journey, to be kind to ourselves and others, and to push through when things get tough. It's knowing that every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger, and every failure a stepping stone to success. It's about trusting that things take time, that every meaningful journey has its own rhythm. In a world that thrives on instant results, true patience is rare but incredibly powerful. What's one moment in your life where patience paid off? Share your story in the comments below. Your experience might inspire someone else. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has shown you just how powerful patience can be. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a reminder to keep going. Together, let's build lives of patience and purpose. One step at a time.